Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever the hell you are on planet Earth. Today is a fun day. A big update. I don't know if you've heard. A big update for Star Wars Battlefront 2. The GEONOSIS update with Obi-Wan Kenobi, some other stuff. And I am here with you guys, hanging out for a couple hours. I don't know how long. I have some videos I want to work on as well. So I'll probably go for maybe 2 hours and then work on some videos. We'll see. But yeah. So it's a good day. I woke up early. My daughter started crying. My baby daughter started crying at like 4 o'clock in the morning. I woke up. I rocked her. I stayed up. I decided to write some videos. And then she started crying again at like 5:30. And I rocked her once again. And then she woke up again at 6. So I've been up for a while. And I actually dropped her off. Wednesday, my mom is off work, and I dropped her off over at my mom's house. She's doing a little bit of babysitting while I knock out some Hello Greedo stuff. And now I am here with everyone in the chat, hanging out for a couple hours. AT chat. Good to see you, man. Cryptic Element. Ack Pace, Officer Skywalker, Isaac Nilsby, Token, Brickmaster 1999, Rocio Romo, Psychotic, what's up, Psychotic? Boba Fett, Zay the Geek, what's going on, Zay? Knighthood02, Ted Maury, Jeff the Dude Lebowski, Darth Something, Alex, everybody that I did not mention, welcome one and all to the stream. I have not fired up the game yet for GEONOSIS at all. I have not seen it, other than like Elliot's gameplay and like Rivet-Tame's gameplay and those guys' gameplay. I have not seen it with my own eyes. My own eyes. But Tom Davis, good to see you, man. Josh Gonzalez, good to see you as well. I'm playing with Bradfordly42, a longtime Hello Greedo viewer. He's in my party. We're going to be kicking some ass together. And I thank him for being my partner in this. So excited for this. Can't wait to get out of school to play. LOL. Nice, Rolando. Yeah, everybody, I guess a lot of people right now are in school watching this. Hey guys, I'm gonna archive this, so pay attention. You got your whole life ahead of you to watch this stuff. Go pay attention in school. That's an order. That's a little bit of an order. We'll be turning into the stream, but I'm at work, so it will be sound off for me. What's going on, Halvor?
Let's get this blue milk.
Nice, Bradfordly42. Thank you so much for the first super chat donation of this stream. I greatly appreciate that, man. And thank you as well for playing with me this morning. It's gonna be fun. The robot read it, and I'm gonna read it too. Let's get this blue milk. We shall get this blue milk. Let's get this blue milk. I'm curious what this is. I'm very curious how this is gonna. I'm excited. How often do I schedule streams? It's very rare that I schedule streams. Very rare. Did you guys notice my new webcam setup? Nobody mentioned my new webcam setup. Now, this is beautiful. Wow. All right. Zaylin noticed it. But everybody that's tuned into the stream, welcome to the stream. If you don't know the channel, it's Hello Greedo, Star Wars stuff. And there's no reason to subscribe. It's really dumb. It's just a really dumb channel. I dig the Mantown suit you got going on, dude. The Mantown suit? That's my, oh shit. That's my Navy, I'm actually wearing it right now. I'm actually wearing the sweatpants right now as well. That's a Navy PT uniform there. From 2007. I need to set up my spot tonight. The dumbest. Well, now that you pointed it out, yeah. I like it. I figured I've been using that same loop for like, I don't even know. Oh, come on. First kill on GEONOSIS. There we go. Get second kill on GEONOSIS. Right here, boys. Gotcha. Oh! This part of the map reminds me so bad of the Tuscan camp in Battlefront 2015. Sebastian. Oh yeah, I totally see that. That was one of my favorite little maps. I really enjoyed that map on Cargo especially. Which most of you know if you've been following me for a while. Cargo was my favorite mode from Battlefront 2015. I definitely need to figure out how to play this better, right? I'm just, like, continuously running into the meat grinder every single time. AT-AT, the mic that I use, rather, is a Rode NT1, I believe it's called. Rode NT1. And I hope it sounds okay. I did have to set it up to play with my buddies on Discord when we were playing some... Damn it. When we were playing some Fallout 76. I had to change some things up, so I don't know if it sounds the same or not. I hope they put the map into other game modes. Extraction could use a new map. Star Wars Remix. I agree. Extraction is probably my favorite new mode in the... well, I guess we're defending, right? New mode in this game. I love Extraction. And, you know, I wish there were more than 2 maps for it, for sure. And GEONOSIS seems like it would be a pretty solid setup for it. I didn't realize that it was just going to be Galactic Assault and... the large-scale non-linear game mode when it comes out, you know, for GEONOSIS, which is fine, but I really want some blast action in here, you know. Did you go to the EA event, Rolando? No, I didn't. I got the invite, but the event was right on Thanksgiving, and you know, I had family coming into town, and I didn't. Thanksgiving's a big thing for us. We all get together, you know, hang out, play some cards. Eat a bunch of food, hang out, and catch up. So I didn't want to not be home for my daughter's first Thanksgiving, you know. So I decided to pass this time around. But hopefully I can make it for the next event for sure. I've been itching to meet like Elliot and all the guys that I haven't met yet. You know, the other Star Wars Battlefront streamers. I've met Dash Star. I've met Star Wars Explained. Alex and Molly, great people. Ackert's Ladder.
What are your thoughts on Grievous? Don't think you made a review on Grievous when you released unless
Can I not hit them?
somehow.
Lincoln, thank you so much. Psychotic, I see that you sent a super chat before, Lincoln, but you know the robot is wishy-washy like that. Don't know why she does that.
Disappointed face.
Psychotic, thank you so much, man. Give me one sec. I'm gonna read them in the order that the robot read them, because that's the order that it shows on my Streamlabs. But Lincoln, thank you so much for the super chat, man. I greatly appreciate that. On this random Wednesday morning as my voice begins to go out for whatever reason. Cool. This is a perfect time. This is a perfect time to lose my voice, huh? Awesome. Lincoln, missed you, Greedo. Good to see you, man. What are your thoughts on Grievous? Don't think you made a review of Grievous when he was released, unless I missed it somehow. No, I didn't. I might have archived some, like, arcade gameplay. I think that's it. But overall, you know, he's not one of my favorite characters to play. I'm a little... I can't hit that, I guess. It's a little too far. I'm a little biased with my heroes and my villains. I can't seem to shake the just the overall desire to only play like blaster wielding heroes and villains for whatever reason. I don't know why that is. So Grievous, he was fun to play in arcade. When I tried him a little bit in like Heroes versus Villains, I didn't really like playing as him that much. He, obviously, you know, if you have a different style of gameplay, he's going to probably fit yours if you like that kind of thing. But, yeah, for me, I thought his... Oh, yikes, Yoda. I'm dead. I thought his powers, his abilities, were kind of made you vulnerable in a way. Well, at least that's how I felt. Again, I suck really bad with lightsaber characters. And I felt like every single time I used Grievous and I used his abilities, I just felt vulnerable, if that makes sense. I felt like I was kind of out of control and I was just getting pelted left and right, and really couldn't defend myself very well. Whoa. I didn't know that would happen. A large structure just fell on me. But, Lincoln, yeah, you're right. I didn't make a review video or anything like that. I don't know if I'll make a review video of GEONOSIS. I might just, you know, I might upload some footage and just talk about what I like and what I dislike about it, which wouldn't be a bad idea, right? Oh, there's Obi. Come on, Obi. Let me live. Compassionate Obi. But yeah, that's probably what I'll do. I probably won't give my thoughts on it overall on a live stream. It's a little difficult because I'm, you know, paying attention to the chat, hanging out with you guys, and really just kind of going through the motions. So I'll probably play it a little bit tonight, maybe by myself, and to get a better feel for it, you know. But yeah, people seem to like Grievous. Apparently, there were some bugs and whatnot that they fixed. I'm not too sure. I'm not too sure. Compassionate Kenobi. Let me live. Let me live. But I appreciate that, Lincoln. It's good to see you, man. And Psychotic, thank you so much for the super chat and the channel support. I gotta minimize so I can see your... There we go. Wish I could play with you, but update. I didn't even see how big the update was. Is it pretty sizable? Come on, Obi. Compassionate Obi. I got that, that fiber internet there, Psychotic. So I downloaded this thing without me even realizing that I downloaded it, apparently. Hashtag compassionate Kenobi. Nice. But, Psychotic, yeah, if it finishes up, hit me up in the chat, and I'll add you to me and Brad's party for sure. This is chaos. This is... I like it. I like it. It's a little difficult as somebody who prefers, you know, close quarters urban combat game modes. I feel like I'm just getting wrecked, but according to the leaderboard, I'm not doing too bad. But I feel like I am just getting dominated left and right. Okay, okay. So these are consistently vulnerable, I guess. These are not like... We're just trying to keep them from spawning, correct? Well, they have a set number that need to spawn. Am I correct in thinking that? So what, do they have like... Oh, I see. Defend core ship from ATTEs. So do they have a set number that spawn on the map and then the rest... Oh, you hit him in the underbelly. I see. I see. Okay. Okay. Oh, I have battle points to spend. There we go. Nice. I've been playing all morning. It's hard as heck to get Obi-Wan. Yeah, I figured. That's why, like, when Grievous first came out, man, I didn't even attempt to try to play him in anything other than arcade. Yeah, when Grievous first came out, I just, like, strictly played him in arcade for an hour just to get a feel for him, just to make sure that I was able to play as him for a little bit, you know? Let's go with Boba. Might be a good hero or a villain character, rather, to mess around with on GEONOSIS. Rockets and all. Now that I said that, I know I'm gonna get completely destroyed. That's how it works. Have you played Battlefield 5 yet? Hunter. Yeah, I streamed it once. And I really enjoy those games. But I just, you know, time management with a new kid and everything is very difficult for me to find time to play video games, you know? Damn it. I suck so bad with heroes and villains. I need to try a vehicle on this too. But yeah, I love those games. They're so much fun. They're really hard to beat. And I'm sure I'll play it a little bit more. None of my friends got it, which is surprising. Normally, you know, in the past, every single Battlefront we've played together and always enjoyed it. But nobody got it this time around. We all got Fallout 76, and honestly, like, none of us are regretting that decision. I probably have close to 40 hours in that game now. It's the game that when I have free time, when I wake up super early in the morning and, you know, I get done what I want to get done, I play an hour or two of Fallout 76, and I've been really enjoying it. I watched Angry Joe's review of the game a little bit yesterday. I'm a big fan of Angry Joe, but, you know, did he get over level 5? Like, all the footage that he used in the video, I don't remember him getting over level 5 or anything like that. And most of his review was other people's footage. I don't know, just felt a little weird to me. But that's enough about Fallout 76. If I say that I'm enjoying it, I immediately get a bunch of shitty comments. Tom Davis, thank you so much for the super chat and the channel support, man. I greatly appreciate that. Let me figure out what I'm doing here. There we go. Alright. Man. Alright. I need to come in and help my team, I guess. Woo! I was lucky. Alright, Tom. Oh, there we go. Tom Davis, thank you so much for the super chat and the channel support. Whoa! Lost in Red Dead Redemption 2 for 3 weeks. What have I missed? Not much. You tuned in right in time for new Battlefront stuff. The more I see of Red Dead, the more I'm itching to play that. You know, I told my wife I didn't really want anything for Christmas. Because, you know, I want to give my daughter a good Christmas this year. But I said if she wants to get me something, which I'm sure she will, you could always give me Red Dead. So I might have that. I might have that this year. Waiting for me. We'll see. If so, I'm pretty pumped for it. Oh, I thought I was going to kill Yoda there. But, Tom, I hope you're enjoying Red Dead. I've heard nothing but good things. And I have a feeling... I want to be patient with that game, because I have a feeling once I fire it up, you know, once I get it, eventually, it's going to suck a lot of my time away, you know, which is fine. It takes, as I've said before, it takes quite a bit for me to stick around with a single-player game, unless it really, really captures my attention, and I have no doubt that it's gonna, you know, become like a huge time suck for me. But I'm looking forward to that time suck. Defeat. It's insane, but don't rush it. I already beat it. Well, if you put 3 weeks into it, I would think so. Greedo, you will not regret... Well, you will regret not playing Red Dead Redemption 2 sooner. You know, Psychotic, you guys know, like, I'm not one to... When a new game comes out, I'm not one to run out to the store and immediately get it. I usually play games way after the fact. For whatever reason, I don't have that itch anymore. Even, like, games like... I mean, there have been a lot of games since I got my Xbox One S last year. Like a year and a half ago. Where they've been out for a couple years, and I've always wanted to play them, and I end up, you know, getting it on eBay for like $10. So I don't plan on doing that with Red Dead. I definitely plan on getting it maybe for Christmas. We'll see. But if my wife doesn't get it for me, I won't be bummed out. I'm in no rush, to tell you the truth. Mainly because I know it's going to take up a lot of my time. You should at least play the multiplayer in Red Dead Redemption 2. Seems like a lot of fun and something you and your friends can enjoy, forming a posse and all. Rolando, I saw that, the multiplayer, like, beta went live today. Is that true? Or yesterday, something like that? I don't know anything about it. I don't know how it works at all. I don't know if it's a pure PvP thing or you run around the world together playing the game as like as you would in a single player experience too, you know? I don't know. I'll have to research it. I'm very curious. But, you know, me and my buddy, like my best bud, I was the best man in his wedding. He was the best man in my wedding. I've known this guy since we were like 13 years old. We've been playing games together online with one another for almost 20 years now. And, you know, when he gets, he's in the Army. When he gets stationed, he's actually an engineer. when he gets stationed in, like, he was stationed in D.C., he was stationed in Alabama, he was stationed in Nashville, Tennessee, he was over in Afghanistan, and that's how we kept in touch. It was just really cool. I'm sure a lot of your friends are like that too. You know, it's a fun way to keep in touch. It's not really about the game for me. It's more about catching up with an old friend. But we have always talked about, this is a real roundabout way of saying what I wanted to say. We have always talked about a Wild West MMO, right? We always thought it would be just kind of a perfect setting for faction combat in a large MMO. Granted, Red Dead Redemption 2 is not an MMO, but it kind of seems like it's going to really, really fit what we like to play. I don't know. But yeah, a Wild West MMO would be so badass, I think. You got cowboys, you could have lawmen, you could have bandits. It'd be so much fun. It'd be so much fun. Yeah, it came out as a PvE experience. You can play alone or form a posse with friends. Haven't tried it yet, but I'm sure you progress the more you play. Nice. Okay. In Red Dead Online, there is either co-op, PvE, PvP, and races, so it caters to all races. Interesting. Horse and buggy races. That's kind of neat. Huh. Let me tell you, that Anthem game looking really good. Blue Rain. Yeah, I'm curious about Anthem. Destiny, I mean, obviously you can't, it's hard for, I don't know why we need 19 players. I'm gonna go out and come back in. Go ahead and follow me, Brad. But, leave group to, oh, well. Go ahead and hop out of that, Brad. And then there we go. Little delay there. Nice. Yeah, Anthem looks fun. It looks a lot like Destiny. I mean, that's probably been said a billion times now. It looks very similar to Destiny, but I'm excited for it. Destiny is the kind of game where I find myself reinstalling it every couple months and playing it for like a solid week. It's the type of game that I just like to kind of veg out, mindlessly go on these like missions.
Not sure what this is, but have some worthless Argentinian pesos.
Raptark, thank you so much for the super chat and the channel support, man. I greatly appreciate that. I completely forgot what I was talking about. Shit. I lost my train of thought, but that is okay. Raptark, thank you so much for the super chat and the channel support, man. I greatly appreciate that. On this Wednesday, 11:26 a.m. It's weird for me to be streaming and looking down and seeing that it's the middle of the day. I don't know, it just still feels weird. But Raptark, the robot Reddit, and I'm going to read it too. Oh yeah, Destiny, that's right. Not sure what this is, but have some worthless Argentinian pesos. Never been to Argentina. Never been to Argentina. I was down in South America for 6 months, but I never went to Argentina. But Raptark, thank you so much for that super chat and channel support today, man. It's oh yeah, I need to unlock Obi-Wan, don't I? I'll do this after this match. How about that? Destiny. Yeah, I was talking about Destiny. I guess that is a good metaphor for the way I feel about Destiny. I forget about Destiny, and then I go back and play Destiny a little bit. There's not much to it. It's simple, but what draws me to it is that simplicity. It's like the way those looter shooter games have always, I've always thought of them as like slot machines in a way. They are bright and colorful, at least Destiny is bright and colorful. And you know, when you hit level 20, you got all the best gear, you got purple gear, and then you start getting bullshit gear. You start getting blue gear, whatever the hell the color is. You start getting nonsense gear, and all of a sudden you start back from zero, and it's that endless dangling carrot slot machine that you're constantly chasing. Oh, I gotta get the purples, I gotta get the purples, I gotta get the purples. And as aggravating and nonsensical as I think that is, as much as I bitch and moan about those kind of games, I find them incredibly hard to put down. As I guess as does everybody else, because they're hugely popular. But oh yikes! Do you plan on going on more trips like the one you went a year or two with the national parks near Grand Canyon, Rolando? Yes. Yeah, if you guys don't know what Rolando's talking about, just Google Hello Greedo Grand Circle, and you'll get the whole rundown of what my favorite trip I've ever been on with my wife. My favorite trip, period. But yeah, Rolando, I plan on doing that again. Oh, one sec.
I'll play some Destiny 2 anytime.
Brad, we just killed that that droid together. Nice. Bradfully42, thank you so much for the super chat, man. Give me one sec. But yeah, Rolando, I plan on doing that exact same trip, but maybe with a little bit more time, you know? Go to a little more locations. When my daughter is old enough to kind of go with us and appreciate it. Maybe when she's a teenager even, you know? She's like almost 8 months now, so we got a ways to go. But I kind of want to share that experience with her, you know, that my favorite road trip of all time. I think it'd be so much fun to rent an RV and go out there as a family, you know. But yeah, for sure, eventually. Bradford League 42, I'll play some Destiny 2 anytime. I might take you up on that. I've never streamed Destiny. I've never streamed it. I don't know why. It seems like a very easy game to stream, you know. Just kind of mindless. I can pay attention to the chat pretty easily, I would think. But yeah, Brad, I might take you up on that one day. Damn it. I haven't got the, what is it called? Forsaken something? Forsaken Virtue or Forsaken blah blah, the expansion. Or the DLC, whatever they're calling it nowadays. Team Fortress 2. Yeah, Luke, I've played that. It's been a very, very, very long time. But yeah, that was kind of in the wheelhouse of what I played back in the day. Nice, Brad. Thanks for the help. Damn. Oh, it's just called Forsaken. Okay. Okay. Let's go. Grim Voyage is in our squad. I'm pretty pumped for the to have this game mode in the non-linear, or have this map rather in the non-linear game mode. Whoa, Grievous. It just seems perfectly suited for that, you know. I hope in that mode. Come on. Oh yeah, I'm gonna take you down, punk. Oh no. Oh yeah, GEONOSIS seems like the perfect map to kind of have that large-scale non-linear sorry guys, game mode in. And I hope, I'm assuming maybe they'll have like you hit M and it bring up a map, kind of like Battlefield. But we'll see. There's just so much that we don't know about that game mode, right? And I don't want to get my hopes up that it's, oh yikes, that it's I don't know, like a conquest thing. We'll see. I think I'm gonna wait a few days to try and get Kenobi Tom Davis. Yeah, it's probably pretty damn difficult to get Kenobi right now, just because jeez. Both times my team got stomped.
I'm sorry, gents. There's nothing to stop the separatists from firing the droid.
Take a little sip of water here.
The Republic has
Why is your A280 different cosmetic than the standard 3-burst one? I have no idea. I've never messed with any of that stuff. What's up, Darth Plagueis? Good to see you, man. Yeah, Zaylen, I still need to try the vehicles for sure. You need to get this map to the Secon. Is that how you say that? Oh, second. William. I thought that was some Star Wars jargon. Second. And third parts, they are awesome. Yeah. Yeah, hopefully I'll get there, right? Both matches have just ended in colossal failure. Hi, first time here. Jack, welcome. Welcome to the live stream, man. Welcome to the channel. If you guys, I'm assuming a lot of you guys have no idea what the hell this channel is. It is a Star Wars channel. Hello, Greedo. Started back in 2011. I've been doing it for 7 years. And it's really dumb. But welcome, guys. Welcome.
The clones are attempting to reclaim 2 of their forward command centers. Secure both locations.
Bum, 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 bum. I just burned myself. Yeah, I don't know. I haven't noticed that, Austin. If they're painted differently. I don't know if I even looked at them. I don't know if I would notice that they were different or not. Whoa! No! Map is great, but I can't fully enjoy the new content when there isn't enough credits to purchase new content off the bat in order to fully reap the benefits. Mass Effect fan. Yeah, I get that, and I also kind of, I don't know. Personally, I don't have a problem with, heroes and stuff like that being locked behind an in-game currency or something that you have to earn. I don't know. Actually, I don't know how much Obi-Wan is. Is he 40,000 or 35,000 credits, something like that? That doesn't take that long of gameplay to reach. I don't know. That's something that is not really in my wheelhouse. That's something for Elliot over at Battlefront Updates. He's all about the intricacies of these games for sure. But yeah, I personally don't have a problem with it. Are the credit amounts too large? That I don't know. That's something I can't really answer. That's why initially when certain heroes and stuff like that were locked when the game first came out, I didn't really see a problem with it. The whole pride and accomplishment meme that got started was a little overblown in my opinion because, you know, every game has, and granted Star Wars maybe people see it a little different. They want to play as their favorite heroes and villains. I get it. But I just didn't see that big of an issue with wanting people to maybe strive for something, you know, in the game itself. Okay, so Obi-Wan is 35,000. Okay, I appreciate that, Atomic. Whee! Oh, yikes. Thought we were all dead there. It's funny, I remember my film professor showing us your New Hope Changes video from when your channel first started. He hated the fact that you were doing an act, but I found you hilarious. Alright. That's kind of neat. That's kind of surreal to think about. A professor showing my silly, stupid videos to a class.
This won't stop us from restarting the foundries. Fools.
Nice, okay. Alright. Follow Grievous into the meat grinder. Is it a meat grinder when they're droids? I don't think so. What is it? Oh, yikes. Nice. Man, this is chaos. The scrap grinder. There you go, Austin. No! What's up, EA Star Wars Trash Compactor? That's the best one yet. Everybody welcome EA Star Wars themselves. Thanks for stopping by, guys. I appreciate that.
Internal into the scrapper.
Bradfordly42, thank you so much for the super chat and the channel support, man. I greatly appreciate that. Into the scrapper. Into the scrapper, boys. I dig it. Into the scrapper. The trash compactor, that's good. That's good. But Brad, I appreciate that super chat today and the channel support. Channel's no doubt, no question survives because of that support, man. Oh, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Man, it's like whenever I this is like the third time I've seen Yoda just come at me and just kind of I don't know, close your eyes and anticipate a quick death. No, I haven't played as Obi-Wan yet, House. Actually, as soon as I fired up the stream, I just completely forgot to unlock him. So after this match, maybe I'll unlock him and try to get Obi-Wan. I'm sure he is very difficult to get right now because, you know, new things and everybody wants to play new things. But maybe later I will mess around with Obi-Wan in like arcade and just see how he works out, you know. Greedo, you should be a game changer. Confused boy. I actually am an EA game changer. But because of recent events, aka baby daughter being born, I've had to skip like 3 game changer events. But yeah, I was actually at the San Francisco event for the launch of the game. Oh, Aaron, good to see you, man. Sorry, I thought the robot was still talking. Aaron, good to see you. Thank you so much for that super chat and the channel support, man. Good morning. Thanks for this live stream. Aaron, well, I appreciate you stopping by, and I appreciate that channel support on this rant. What even? I know it's Wednesday. What's the date today? What's the date today? I don't even know. But Aaron, thank you so much, man. I really appreciate that. And sit back, enjoy some GEONOSIS gameplay, and listen to this dummy ramble on and on about nonsense. He's not wearing a helmet, that's just him. Actually, EA Star Wars, it's actually an Oculus Rift inside of a Stormtrooper helmet. I don't know if you can tell, I'm going to look left, you see my head going left, I'm going to look right, you see my head going right. Also inside of the helmet, I have a pair of Dr. Dre Beats headphones. So, you know, get that good 7.1 Dolby surround sound. So it's pretty awesome. Just got out of jury duty, Connor. That is something, you know, people always complain about having to do jury duty and stuff like that. I'm 32, I've never been called up for it, but I have always wanted to. For whatever reason, it just seems interesting to me. I'm sure, you know, I'm sure it would be super boring, but it just seems like something that would be kind of interesting to experience at least once in my life, you know?
You should be warmed up by now. Crushed out already.
Yeah, I'm 32, Luke. Yeah, is that surprising? Surprising to me, too. Oh man, in the past I've believed this Oculus thing for weeks, Sailing. It's a little joke. It's a little thing that I like to do when I stream and people ask me about my webcam. It's fun. I like having fun. What the hell is jury duty? Blue Rain. It's where you get selected by the government to go participate in people's trials. And you are basically a body of people who get to vote guilty, not guilty, and stuff like that. Because in the United States of America, you are judged by a group of your peers. Do you have a favorite Clone Wars character yet? I'm gonna say Ahsoka. It's hard for me, you know, because she is a solely, well, I haven't seen her in Rebels yet. I've only seen the first season of Rebels, but I've just liked watching Ahsoka's evolution as a character. You know, started out as super kitty, but she's evolved so much to become like a good strategist, a cool, calm, and collected leader. She's been fun to watch. Other than that, I mean, Rex and Cody and the whole group of clones, collectively, they're probably my favorite character, just because, you know, before I started watching the Clone Wars, if you would have told me that the clones have a lot of personality to them, I don't know if I would believe you. I was still stuck in this, like, I didn't have much of a desire to watch the Clone Wars mentality, and then I started watching it, and I was actually, you know, I was blown away that they were able to put so much humanity and personality into these clones, you know. But yeah. Am I really in a good flanking position? Did I accidentally get to a super good flanking position? EA Star Wars. His honesty and quality are why we think he makes a fantastic game changer. Well, that's the nicest thing anyone's ever said. I appreciate that, guys. I am curious, EA Star Wars, and obviously you don't have to answer this. We don't know anything about the large-scale non-linear game mode. But is there going to be like a map feature? I don't want to put you guys on the spot. You can pretend like you left the stream if you don't want to answer it. But is there gonna like the non-linear game mode? Is there going to be a map that you can hit and kind of gaze around? Oh no, I'm gonna die, aren't I? I'm gonna die. I can't jump. Oh my god, I'm gonna die. Oh my god, Hello Grio sucks at video games. Oh my god. No. Would 2.4 million credits buy every skin in the game? Darth Plagueis. I have no idea. I have no idea. Where did that F thing start? I see that like every time I stream and I die, or I make a big deal about dying. How are you finding this whole update collectively? This is the first time I fired it up, so I don't really have a full grasp of exactly what this entails. I haven't messed with Obi-Wan yet. I haven't looked at the new clone skins, and this is only the third match I've played of GEONOSIS. So, so far, I can tell you that I'm having an absolute blast. You guys know, or maybe some of you don't, but Galactic Assault is not my go-to game mode. Generally, I find myself playing smaller game modes like Extraction or Strike or Blast. They're kind of my go-to, you know. But this feels like a different Galactic Assault experience. It feels much more grand. I don't know if that's technically true. I don't know if this is bigger. I guess it's probably bigger. Or it just feels bigger, right? I don't know. But it feels like just a much larger play area, but that's not exactly what makes it feel that way. It just, I don't know. I think the way they've sculpted this entire atmosphere, this entire battlefield, this, you know, things are flying by that have really nothing to do with, I don't know, it's just crazy. Like I said in my Fallout video, Fallout 76 feels like a 10-year-old game. When I fired up Battlefield 5, it felt like I went 10 years into the future, and this is kind of the same deal. You know, I played Fallout 76 for a couple hours this morning before everybody woke up, and now hopping into this, it's that same kind of thing, like, holy hell, I'm in the future, you know? We'll be sharing more details on what's coming with the new game mode and more in coming weeks and months. Glad to hear you're excited for it. I appreciate that, guys. I mean, yeah, I'm definitely excited for the all the upcoming reveals that we're going to be getting. It'll be nice. I'm pumped. Yeah, I'm really pumped for that mode. It's kind of like my dream for this game. You know, I've been saying it since when did EA acquire the license? Was it 2012? I've just been hoping for like a big mode like that, and I'm so pumped, so pumped. I'm curious what maps are going to be on it. Maybe probably I don't know. I don't want to, you know. I don't like speculating because then people run with it, you know. Unlike previous Galactic Assault maps that funneled into close quarters combat, we did the opposite when designing Geonosis. It gets larger and larger as you progress. I like it. Makes sense. Oh, enemy locking. Enemy killing. Ah, bummer. You got 4G? 4G, like cellular signal? I guess. I think. Greedo, why is it taking so long for your Discord role to set in? I don't know. It should be an instant thing, man. I'm pretty sure it's an instant thing. If you connect, you have to first, like, manually connect your Discord and your YouTube account, as far as I remember. And it should be an instant thing if you're, and I see that you're a fleet member. It should be an instant thing. I'm not too sure. And I was reading the chat, and I walked right in front of Kenobi. Let me take a little sip of water. EA Star Wars, thank you so much for stopping by, guys. I appreciate you guys stopping by. And great job on this. I'm having a blast. And it seems like everybody else is really enjoying it as well. So everybody in the chat, say bye-bye. Say bye-bye, EA. See you next time, EA. Bye. Oh no, Yoda. Let me get this kill, Yoda, before you kill me.
Their walkers are here! Their walkers are here!
Alright, Brad. Spawning on you, let's get some.
To wipe them out. Complete your mission.
Yikes, 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 yikes. Ah, bummer. Everyone is asking for Ahsoka, but I'm not sure how she would look like. We never saw her photoelectric as a photoelectric look, did we? Blue Rain, that's kind of been my question too. I would love Ahsoka in the game as well, just like everybody else, right? But I'm not saying they can't do it, but I'm just curious, like you are, how she would look in the game. You know, we've seen her in Clone Wars, we've seen her in Rebels, and Battlefront 2 goes for kind of a hyper-realistic look at characters and people and everything. And I'm curious, obviously they would do it, but I don't know, how would it look? How would she look? Kind of neat. Star Wars Ahsoka Black Series figure, Cladle. That's true. Something like that. I've actually never seen that. All right. Nice. Well, hopefully that's 3 matches in a row where we've failed miserably as a team. Photoelectric mean? I don't know. I don't know. Hey, Gritto, is there any other sci-fi franchises you love? Sam Montgomery. Yes, I'm a big Star Trek fan. I have watched the original series way back in the day, but I love The Next Generation. The Next Generation is my Star Trek. Picard is my captain. I can't get enough of that show. I'm actually rewatching it right now. I believe I'm on episode 2 of the 5th season in my rewatch. It's the one that's coming up. I can't remember what it's called, but Picard basically, the universal translator thing does not work for the people on this planet that he has to communicate with. Yeah, big Star Trek fan. Other than that, you know, I like Firefly, hard to beat, but yeah. I was in one match and we won in less than 5 minutes. I was confused because I spent the first few minutes sniping clone troopers. Well, that's kind of 5 minutes. That's kind of crazy. Actually, how long was that match? It felt really quick. Pour one out for Firefly Boys, Austin. You know, I kind of like Austin. I kind of like that it's one and done. I kind of like that Firefly is just one kick-ass season, one fun kick-ass movie, and then it's done. Obviously, back in the day, if they continued the series and made multiple seasons, I would have loved that. But as something from the past, it's just like a perfect little nugget of awesome science fiction television. And for whatever reason, I kind of appreciate it as this monolith, this single entity, this one season, and it's done. And in a way, I hope they never bring it back. But in my heart, I hope they do. But in my head, I hope they don't. Does that make sense? I don't know. It's more of a legendary show because it's one season, Cole. Yeah, you're probably right about that, for sure. There's a show that I was watching. I watched 2 seasons of it. It's called, golly, what's it called? It's bothering me. I'm sure somebody will pop it up in the chat. What was that called? I want to remember it without looking it up. What was that show called? I can't remember. It'll come to me. But yeah. That was me just trying to remember something for a couple minutes and wasting everyone's time. Have you ever watched the 2004 Battlestar Galactica, Ezra? No, I haven't. I never have. That is, among my friends, that is one of the most recommended things that they want me to watch, basically. Everybody said that I would love it. Eventually, probably after the Next Generation rewatch, I'll give it a shot. But yeah. Players needed 15. This is the second time this has happened where after a full match, I'm assuming we go into a new server or something like that, and then nobody connects to one another, and it's just endlessly sitting here at like 15 players needed. Brad, let's hop out once again and let's try to find another match. How about that? Are you gonna watch the 2003 2D animated Clone Wars show, The Crazy Gamer 2? Yeah, eventually. That is on my list of things to watch. I don't know if I'll get around to watching it until after I'm done with the entirety of the Clone Wars, the animated series that I'm watching now. But in my list of things to watch in the future, it's that 2003 Clone Wars. Not really a series, right? I guess you could call it a series, but it's to watch that, finish Rebels, and then I want to watch Caravan of Courage. I've never seen it, I don't think, and I want to watch that and do a little video on it, you know. Boom, 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 boom. I tried to get into Lost in Space, the new Netflix series. I watched the first 2 episodes. I don't know what. Maybe it gets better. Maybe I just needed to give more of a chance. I thought visually it was beautiful. It was a really neat aesthetic to the show. But it seems like something that I don't know. Yeah, maybe I'll give it another shot. I finished reading Thrawn last night. Finally, right? It's been a few months. And I really enjoyed it. Really enjoyed it. I started writing a Thrawn review this morning. I'm hoping to get that out by next week, early next week. So stay tuned for that. And oh yeah, afterwards, after I finish Thrawn, I have a Kindle. and I downloaded like months ago for free the first Harry Potter book. I didn't really grow up with Harry Potter. It came out. The books came out when I was, I don't even know. I might have been 14. I really don't know. But it never crossed my radar, ever. And I read, like, the first chapter, the first 20 pages or so of the first Harry Potter book. And I gotta say, I really liked it. I like the writing style. And I'm actually going to finish a Harry Potter book. I'm kind of determined. I don't know anything about it, really, other than I've seen the movies, you know, but that was years ago. I was kind of surprised how much I enjoyed it. And after that, I think I'm going to read a nonfiction book, which I usually tend to read more than fiction. There's a book that got recommended to me a while ago. It's called Life 3.0, and it's basically an MIT graduate, an MIT professor, I believe, wrote a book about where artificial intelligence is going. It's kind of his predictions for AI and where it's all going, you know. So that'll be an interesting read. I usually read stuff like that to begin with, so.
Not over yet. Give it all you've got.
When'd you change your face cam? Actually, today. Today is the debut of the new webcam setup. Pretty sweet. I put a fisheye lens on the camera. All right, we secured this. Hopefully this match I'll see a little bit more of the map. Aww. One of my favorite books, thanks to you and the movie, is The Martian, Rolando. Nice, yeah, that's a book that I could not put down. When it comes to books and even video games, I find that I have like book and game ADD. I find that I tend to start a book, get like 100 pages in, and then pick up another book that it sounds interesting to me. And I have like a whole graveyard of books that I've never finished that are just like bookmarked on page like 100. And they're just begging me to pull them off the shelf. But The Martian is one that I could not put down, man. It just was like the perfect subject matter, something that, you know, I've always been interested in, space exploration, Mars, and science with kind of a self, what's the word I'm looking for? Watney is kind of like, Andy, to me at least, he seems like Andy Weir's wish of what he was. You know, his self-implant. Is that the word I'm looking for? Like when you make a character, like James Bond is totally one of these kind of characters, right? Just this all-around badass spy who's good at everything, and he's just suave and he's kick-ass. He's kind of like like if you were in high school and you wrote a character, like, well, what the Michael Scarn from The Office. This was kind of like Michael Scott writing about Michael Scarn, this super duper badass like spy. He's just good at everything. He just kicks ass.
I'm the same. My backlog is about 3 years.
Nice. Bradfordly42, thank you so much for the super chat and the channel support today. I really appreciate that support on all fronts today, man. I'm the same. My backlog is about 3 years. Yeah. I don't know why. I don't know why we're like that, Brad. A book will really capture my attention. Even something short like Rendezvous with Rama, right? Arthur C. Clarke. I have wanted to read that for years. I've picked it up and started it probably 4 times in the past like 5 years. And it's really good. It's really, really good. And I really enjoy reading it. And I get like 100 pages in and I just never pick it up again. I don't know why. Don't know why I do that. But there are a ton of books that I've done that with. And I can't quite put my finger on why I do it that way. But, Brad, I found that what's kind of cured I call it book ADD. I don't know what else to call it. What's kind of cured that for me is getting a Kindle. Getting an e-reader. I don't allow myself to install a lot of books on my Kindle until I finished the previous book, right? So I got my Kindle right when my daughter was born because my daughter had what they call what do they call it? Son of a bitch, what do they call that? Colic. She had horrible gas, and like she would just scream for 8 hours at a time in the middle of the night. I mean, scream. It was bad, but now she's perfect. She doesn't do that at all, and she's just like the most smiley, bubbly baby in the world. But so I bought this Kindle because I was up like 20 hours of the day for months, and I would just sit there and read, and I finished a lot of books. Oh. Bradfield42, once again, thank you so much, man. Give me one sec. But yeah, this Kindle thing. The first book I read was called. What was it called? Nice. Eli, thank you so much, man. Give me one sec. But the first book that I read on my Kindle was called The Naturalist by Andrew Mayne, I think it is. It's kind of like a murder mystery or not a spy thriller, but kind of a thriller murder mystery thing. Really, really good. It was free on the Kindle. I had no idea what the hell it was. Never heard of the author. Never heard of the book. And I was blown away. And then the second book I read was Lost Stars, which was great. The Han Solo. Oh no, not Lost Stars. Last Shot, the Han Solo book. After that, I read the John McCain book that he released like a year before he died, and then I just finished Thrawn. So I've read four books in like the past 7 months, which is good for me, and I owe it all to the Kindle because it keeps me focused. It shows me that like you can see what percentage you have left in a chapter and how much time it calculates until you finish the chapter of the book, and for whatever reason, that helps me kind of focus on a singular book. I don't know why. Long story short, I like reading now. And Eli Vanto is my Michael Scorn from Thrawn. What's up, HG? What's up, Eli? Good to see you, man. Yeah, I like Eli in Thrawn. You said it perfectly. He is the author's implant, or at least the audience's guide, right? He's the audience's eyes and ears. He's the audience's guide in this to try to figure out this weird alien that we're following around. So he was one of my favorite characters in the book. He didn't really, he had ambitions. He sought to kind of carve out his own career path, and when that wasn't a possibility, well, I don't want to spoil anything in the book, but I really liked this character for sure. Am I gonna die again? Come on, 3, 2, bingo. But yeah, Eli, I appreciate that channel support, and my Thrawn review, I'm hoping to finish it by early next week and get that up. I really enjoyed that book. After I do a Thrawn review, I'm actually going to put out a video called, like, I don't know if I like Thrawn as a character, which I'll go into depth and just kind of explain why I think that way. I do like Thrawn as a character, but it's just interesting. I don't know. I'll go into it in the video, but yeah. And Bradfield, audiobooks have been a huge help in my experience. I used to listen to a lot of audiobooks. When I worked a desk job, I was in like graphic design for a company. And I listened to a lot of audiobooks, mainly stuff that for whatever reason I had read before, like a lot of science books, Carl Sagan, Richard Dawkins, stuff like that. For whatever reason, I really enjoy just kind of like putting those on and working and kind of learning in the periphery, Damn, what killed us? But yeah, audiobooks definitely help. Whenever I did road trips back in the day, I used to put on audiobooks, and I really enjoyed it. Greedo, have you ever played Knights of the Republic? If so, what did you think of it? Some nerd plays. Not enough to really comment on it, to tell you the truth. I played it when it first came out back in the day. I got it, I believe, on the PC. Is that going to do anything to that ATTE? Maybe a little bit. And I didn't really play it extensively. For whatever reason, I was more into... Well, that goes with a lot of Star Wars games back in the day. I found myself playing Counter-Strike and Day of Defeat and all these Valve games consistently instead of firing up Star Wars games. So, yeah, maybe eventually I'll play through it. I actually... it is the first mobile game I've bought in years. I don't know, on an Android phone. I have a Google Pixel 2, and you can sign up for these like reward points where you complete these what are they, like kind of surveys, and then they give you like 25 cents for completing a survey or something like that. Like, did you go to the grocery store recently? Yes. Did you A, use your debit card? B, pay with cash? I use my debit card. Cool, here's 25 cents. And that accumulates, and I bought Knights of the Old Republic on my phone. It was on sale on Black Friday for like $2, so I figured why not. So I actually forgot that it was on my phone until just now. But so maybe, you know, maybe one night I'll fire it up while I'm laying in bed and get sucked into the game world. Hey Grito, it's me again, wondering about your book, AH Gaming 113. One sec, man. Let me take a sip of water.
Clone troopers advancing on the turbo lasers.
Yeah, AH Gaming. For those of you who don't know, for like 2.5 years, I've just been dabbling in a book, looking into Amazon self-publishing, which is something that if you're interested in writing or anything like that, you should look into. God, I'm getting wrecked by that guy. As of right now, I don't really have any plans, like, to... I'm always kind of adding and tinkering with it, but I find that whenever I go back to it, I want to change some stuff up, so eventually I just need to put a deadline on myself, you know? But as of right now, I do have, like, 130, 140 pages. I believe there's 8 chapters right now, and I want to add a 9th chapter and a 10th chapter. The 9th chapter... I think it's the 9th, will be what it's like to be a dad, kind of my experience so far. And then the 10th chapter will be kind of a Q&A for my patrons. They've asked questions, I have them written down in that chapter itself, and I haven't answered them yet. So, it'd be nice to get it out around the holidays, but it won't happen this year, unfortunately. Maybe next year. I would love to finish it up though. No, I haven't played Red Dead 2 yet, Rocky. It'll be Hello Greedo Cole. Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. How is the Google Pixel 2, as I really want to get one, Mr. Grunt? I've had it for about a year. I don't think I'll ever go back to an iPhone. I had an iPhone... well, I don't even remember the numbers. I had 2 iPhones before I got this Pixel 2. And, yeah, I don't think I'll ever go back. It's just, I don't know. I've never had, like, an Apple product other than this, or my previous iPhones, and, you know, I don't know.
Any surviving units?
I like my Google Pixel.
To rig the charges on the droid factory. You've got to push those clankers.
I'd recommend it. What are you thinking to title the book, Brennan? I actually have it already figured out, and I'm not going to tell you guys until I actually have the cover art already designed and the title already made. And when you find out will be the day that I put it up and tell everybody when it's coming out. Psychotic, thank you so much for the super chat and the channel support, man. I greatly appreciate that. The Robot Reddit, and I'm going to read it too. Will there be a deluxe edition? If we pay extra, we get a Stormtrooper helmet with your signature on it or something. And how do you get fiber internet? No, there's not going to be any deluxe editions, unfortunately. Nothing like that. The way Amazon... I know you're saying this in jest, but the way Amazon publishing works is... It's kind of like TeePublic. It's kind of like a lot of those like Cafe Press websites where, you know, you upload your PDF file or your Word document into Amazon self-publishing service. and they basically print and ship. They do everything for you, and you take a percentage of the cut of sales, you know. So it's just a pretty neat way for people to get their stuff out there. Like I said, if any of you guys have ever thought of writing a book, or you have something written already and you want to continue on with it, definitely look into Amazon self-publishing. But yeah, so I won't physically have them myself. And how do I get fiber internet? I got lucky. It came in my area. And since like AT&T came in my area, I believe Google Fiber is now coming in my area, and Comcast is coming into my area with fiber. So fiber in my city is becoming the new norm, it seems like, which is great. I've had it for about a year, I believe. And, you know, downloading entire games or huge patches or even uploading videos, it's a blink of an eye. It's insane. It's insane. It's night and day. I couldn't go back. I mean, obviously I could, but I'd be frustrated for a couple days, right? But yeah, it's like I have consistently, whenever I run my speed test, consistently like 950 up and 950 down. It's insanity. It's insane. And what's crazy is that fiber internet, like to switch over from fiber, from what I did have was just like regular cable internet. It was actually the same price. So the company came in and they were uber competitive, and they basically took over the market. Hey, we offer a better, faster, cheaper product. Bingo.
Nice. An HDE can do a lot of damage, but it won't hold up forever. Still need that backup.
I know, I don't think I've ever been to St. Petersburg, actually. Brennan? I don't think I have. Emilio 101. Toast. Alright, I still don't really know what I'm doing here. Okay, get behind some cover. Just to die. Whoa! Yeah, that guy scared the shit out of me. Alright, let's get down. Let's get down. Let's go. Let's go. Scoot and shoot. Scoot and shoot. Scoot and shoot. My bucket list has impossible goals, like spending a week in Antarctica and going to space. The Antarctica one could work. Space, you might be 100 years too late, bud. Or too early, rather. Don't know when that commercial space tourism is going to take off. But I think like National Geographic offers Antarctica cruises that go up there for a week or something like that. That's something I mean, they're super expensive. But yeah, National Geographic has a ton of like cruise liners that go around the world to specific locations and stuff like that, and offer like in-depth tours of different areas of the world. It's pretty neat.
There were just too many of them. I'm sorry, gents. There's nothing to stop the
Bubba Fett, space ain't too far off. 2050, I've heard. Take of established Mars settlements. Bubba Fett. Yeah, you know, me and my dad is super into space exploration and astronomy and stuff like that, and which is one of the reasons I'm into it as well. And it's just kind of been a series of underwhelming or like promises that are never kept rather, or you know, big visions that always fizzle out, or my dad always says, like, you know, we landed on the moon in 69, stopped in 72, I believe, and you know, then we dabbled around in our you know, close to the Earth with the International Space Station and the shuttle and stuff like that, which is incredible. And you need those types of kind of, it's like how do I put it? it's basically a big testing bed, right? The International Space Station was basically there to test humans in space for a long duration of time to see how they could act and how they could kind of maintain their health and just make sure everything was okay. And that was it's a great testing bed. And hopefully the boundaries are going to be pushed in my lifetime. I'm honestly kind of pessimistic about it. I'm kind of pessimistic about it the older I get. That being said, all the probes and the landers and stuff like that are kind of, I think, where the future's at. Oh, one sec.
I feel so exhausted after taking 2 biology tests this morning. GEONOSIS so that I can relieve my stress. So that I can home from college now. Home from college now.
Avenging Archangel, thank you so much for the super chat, man. It's good to see you. I greatly appreciate that. The robot read it twice because she echoes for whatever reason. And I'm going to read it once. I feel so exhausted after taking 2 biology tests this morning. Got to hop on GEONOSIS so that I can relieve my stress on my way home from college now. Nice, enjoy it. It's a lot of fun. It's absolute chaos. I have not seen all 3 phases yet because every single time my team just gets stomped. But I'm really enjoying it so far. 2 biology tests? Was it in the same class? You need to have a talking to with that professor. Say, hey, Thanksgiving and well, the holidays are coming up, and all I want for Christmas is not to have to take 2 stringent tests in one day. No thanks, no thanks. But Avenging, thank you so much, man. Yeah, hurry home, hop on, play, because it's a lot of fun. Come on now. Come on. Poke your head out. Poke your head out. There you go. What am I hitting? Oh, weird.
Everything depends on that walker, soldier.
But yeah, I was talking about the probes and the landers and stuff like that. That's kind of where I think the future's kind of solid for space exploration because A, robots don't have to eat. They don't have to breathe. They don't have to drink. They don't have to be happy. They don't have to exercise. Oh. Avenging Archangel, one after the other sucks. Yeah. Why? That's ridiculous. Unless they're 2 different classes and they just so happen to be on the same day, which in that case, I don't know. Pick your courses, stagger them, I guess. I don't know. But that's crazy, man. That's insane. I was using the GI Bill to go to school. I stopped going like a year and a half ago. My wife and I, we, baby on the way, and we had, we had some health issues and whatnot that we had to take care of. All's good, everything's good. But shit, what the fuck was I saying? Oh yeah, school. So I stopped going, but I only have like a year and a half left until I get my bachelor's degree, graphic design, and I need to go back. I'm just kind of wasting time right now with GI Bill, but it's kind of tough. Right now, I stay home with my daughter. I do Greedo stuff. I try to do some freelance stuff, but I don't have time for that even. And yeah, I don't know. I need to look into like online courses maybe. We'll see. Oh, yikes. Brayden. Hey, hello, Greedo. Love your content and contemplative demeanor. Sorry, your thing went up. So fun to listen to you think out loud, honestly, and watch you enjoy things, but still give critique. Brayden, I appreciate that. That's a good way of putting into words exactly what I'm going for, to tell you the truth. Don't fall into the rage bait.
Been watching for an hour. Get lunch and study off here and there because work. Here's $5. About to get lunch and study on my sand. Here's $5. Yay, Star Wars.
Ryan Harp, thank you so much for the super chat, man. It's good to see you. And why isn't that guy? He didn't take any damage, did he? Oh, I see. He used a buff. Ryan Harp, thank you so much, man. Been watching for an hour, dozing off here and there because of work. About to get lunch and study for my exam. Here's $5. Yay, Star Wars. Well, I appreciate that super chat, man. And enjoy your lunch. I have ramen for lunch. Things are tight, so I appreciate that support, Ryan. Diapers and baby food. But Ryan, enjoy your lunch. Maybe have a cup of coffee to perk you up. That's what I'm gonna do in like 30 minutes when I hop off. So enjoy it, man. Yay, Star Wars indeed. When you get a chance, hop on GEONOSIS. It's fun, crazy, chaotic, and insane, but fun. Josh, Photoshop. Oh, no, Jeff, no, don't take it that way, not at all. It's just different, and I wouldn't change it for the world. It's like a whole new world to navigate, you know? It's like this morning, like I said, I woke up at, well, she started crying at like 4 in the morning. She started teething now, so she's like, middle of the night, she'll start crying. So 4 in the morning, she started crying. I got up and I rocked her. She went back to sleep, woke up again and then I stayed up. She woke up again at like 5:30. Got up, rocked her, and then she was up. She wouldn't go back down, really. So I got a little bit of Hello Greedo work done in the time. Think you'll stream this evening? I'll watch Boba Fett. Probably not. I'll probably spend the evening working on videos when I can. But we'll see. I'll never say never. I might hop on for a quick 30-minute stream later in the day. Oh, I need to try some vehicles, don't I?
New enemy just landed. Can't identify.
I know this is kind of a weird time for me to stream. It used to be normal. Back in the day, I used to stream around this time a lot, but lately I just stream in the evenings. Look at Obi-Wan just sitting there, all stoic, standing on the edge right there, and I'm falling.
Going to ask my girl, have you played No Man's Sky since the next update? Have you played No Man's Sky since the next update?
Lincoln, thank you so much for the super chat and the channel support, man. I really appreciate that. The robot read it, and I'm gonna read it too. 1, how nervous were you when you proposed to your wife going to ask my girl on Christmas? Terrified. And number 2, have you played No Man's Sky since the next update? The next update. I actually didn't know that's what it was called. I'm assuming that's what it's called. I don't remember being nervous, honestly, Lincoln. We had been dating. We got together in 2008. We got married in 2014. So we were dating for a while. We lived together since like 2008 too. She had an apartment, and I just never left. I was in the Navy at the time, and I just never left. Now I honestly don't remember being nervous. It was just kind of the next step, and I knew I had to do it, and I was planning on it. We were actually up in Washington, D.C. We took a road trip up there in the snow, my first time up there, and that's when I did it. Yeah, no, I wouldn't. I mean, it's easier said than done to say don't be nervous. But one sec. Andrew, thank you so much for the super chat, man. I greatly appreciate that. Give me one sec. But yeah, don't be. Like I said, it's easier said than done to say don't be nervous. But it's what you want to do. And it'll be great. Yeah, don't be nervous. Don't be nervous. Yeah, being nervous, no, be confident. Turn that nervousness into confidence. Say, this is what I want, and it's gonna be fun and awesome. And then we're gonna buy a house And it's going to be the rest of our lives. It's fun, man. Go on fun trips. Do that. Do that. I always recommend that to couples. Me and my wife spent 10 years before we had a kid just traveling. St. Lucia, Mexico, out west at 6 national parks. Went to London. We did a lot of traveling. Canada, Niagara Falls, Canada. Went to New York a bunch of times. And just travel, man. Fun. Yeah, don't be nervous. And no, I have not played No Man's Sky since that big patch. I installed it when I connected my Steam Link because I kind of anticipated playing No Man's Sky on my Steam Link on my TV with a controller. But I never did. I never did. I uninstalled it soon after. Maybe in the future I will I'll fire it back up out of curiosity, but I can't imagine putting much more time into it, you know. Well, Lincoln, best of luck to you, man. Don't be nervous. Don't be nervous. You're good. That was lucky. That was a lucky kill. Andrew, thank you so much for the super chat and the channel support, man. So my friend's birthday is 11/19, November 19th. So I decided to call him Apo. Apo. Am I missing something here? What? Let me Google this. Apo. What is Apo? Are we talking about holiday special? When did that air? I'm trying to think. Holiday. No, November 17th. Oh, Apo is a clone commander. Okay, okay. All right. Andrew, yeah, I'm not good with names, especially in the Clone Wars and stuff like that. I'm not good with that. I only started watching the show about a year ago, and I've been watching it very, very slowly. But that's cool. Yeah, I apologize for not knowing. Show my true colors as not a real Star Wars fan there. But decided to start calling him Apo. That's not a bad nickname. I'm assuming he's a Star Wars fan as well. I dig it. Can't see, that's a good one because I can't imagine calling somebody like Han. Apo is just a nickname in itself, and it kind of fits. Hard Case would be another good nickname for somebody. Clone nicknames are pretty good for real nicknames. Oh, he's not in Clone Wars? Well, then what the fuck is he? In the prequels? Hello, Greedo. In this clip, Hello, Greedo does not know he is not a true Star Wars fan. Oh, he's in Revenge of the Sith. Okay. His name was never uttered, I'm assuming. He's in the comics. Okay. Okay. On Umbara. Maybe he was. I honestly don't really remember that that name being uttered in the Clone Wars. Then again, I do have a horrible memory. So it could have been the case. Hashtag not a real Star Wars fan. Commander Apo was the clone who told Organa to leave the Jedi Temple. Okay, okay. Actually wasn't aware of that. Okay. Come on. Oh, when I die next, I'm gonna try a vehicle. I'm assuming I have enough points. Come on. Gotcha, punk. And I'm toast. Alright. Oh, I forgot to pick I'll do it next time. Take it easy, Darth Plagueis. Thanks for tuning in, man.
Pick up the pace.
Has your opinion on Battlefront 2 changed, Greedo, since it launched? Brennan. I never really disliked the game at all.
Ally on site. A lot of
Has it changed? No, it's just kind of my style of gameplay in a way. You know, it's a multiplayer shooter, so I'm always gravitated towards that. It's Star Wars, I'm always gravitated towards that. It's super polished and fun, and I don't really... Well, obviously, the pay-to-win aspects bummed me out initially, and then I went through a period where it didn't really bother me. I just wanted to play the game. But I'm glad they kind of course-corrected.
dig in, soldiers. Help's on the way.
So no, I wouldn't say my opinion of the game has changed. It's still a really fun game, and I don't know, what the hell is that? Mind control. Oh, that's Obi-Wan. Oh no. Oh, that was Obi-Wan against Palpatine. Okay. Damn it. You're still live. I am. I'll probably be live for another 30, 40 minutes. We'll see. I don't have to really leave until 3 o'clock my time. But I was hoping to, after the stream, maybe like record some audio for videos and whatnot.
Unknown enemy leader on site. HDE defending defibrillator. Awaiting gun crew.
It's the longest stream I've seen you do. Yeah, for big updates and stuff like that, I usually hop on for longer than just an hour.
Republic gunners just waiting on
The longest stream I've ever done was 8 hours in 2017 on May the 4th.
walkers
Yeah.
coming down. Our friends are all out of walkers. Don't waste it.
Well, secure turbo lasers. And, oh. Come on. Watch this. I'm going to hop into it, and then the match is going to end.
Point sweep, I've got point.
Alright, let's see how this works. What are the abilities? Ooh, this thing's slow. What is this ability? Oh, it's a gunner. Oh, I see. I don't know what I'm doing here.
Unidentified enemy, that's no droid.
Alright, exit. What is hitting me? Alright, so Q.
I've got something we should try.
Tactical support. I'm not too sure. Does that reveal enemies? Is that what that does? Ooh, that's one thing I want fixed. Well, I guess that's not necessary. Got him. I don't know who that was. Dun, 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 dun. What's the F ability? Why don't I have that? Siege mode required. Activate siege mode to enable ion charge. Okay. So I have to drop. Alright.
Someone's landing. Enemy leader, maybe.
Gotcha.
Cover our crews. They're almost at the guns.
Nice. Wreck some infantry here.
It's not
Nice.
every day you stop an army and destroy a droid factory.
Whee! What's up, Dalthier? Good to see you, man.
Artillery.
What sorts of music do you like? Metal is my main genre, but I'm all over the place. Caden Powell. Never been into metal, really. Nothing like that. I mean, unless you count, well, I don't know. Back in the day, I used to listen to, like, Under Oath, Emery, Metallica. I don't know. Never really got into it that much. There's bands that, like, Bright Eyes that I like, and American Football, and Owen, and a band that I'm really into nowadays, they're called Pine Grove. Really good song. If you want to listen to the song that I'm obsessed with right now, it's called Old Friends by Pine Grove. Bradfordly42, thank you so much for the super chat and the channel support. I greatly appreciate that. Once again, man. ATTE for the win. That was fun. Were you in one as well? That was fun. That was the first time in a long time I've hopped into a vehicle in Battlefront, and I like the mechanic of hopping in and out. First of all, I'm glad that's in here now. I'm assuming that's going to be major for the non-large. I'm just going to call it Conquest, but that mode. I also like how you can switch between just regular lasers and then hop into like a gunner's turret and fire heavier ordnance, you know? I like that a lot. I don't know this, but is it possible for a teammate to hop in your gunner seat as you're driving? Is it a multi-crew vehicle, or do you yourself control it? I'm curious. Yeah. Oh, nice. You had one too? Nice. Rocking and rolling. Math rock. Yeah, some nerd plays. There were some math rock bands, that genre that I listened to back in the day. I'm trying to think of some that I listened to. I don't know. I'm trying to think. Algernon Cadwallader, I think that's how you say it, was a band that I was really into for a long time. Algernon Cadwallader or some shit like that. Maps and Atlases was a band that had a little bit of that math rock sound to it, a little chaos, organized chaos in their guitars and whatnot. Well, I finally got a victory here, huh? Come on. Damn. No, I haven't played as Obi yet, Wolfhead. That's a super confusing name. Yeah, it is. I don't know where they came up with it. You can look them up. They're pretty good. I haven't listened to them in years, but Algernon Cadwallader. Cadwallader or something like that? I don't know. Bum 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 bum. All right, let's see. Whoa, that's a lot of guys coming over the ridge, and they all got wrecked. Welcome to Earth. How big is the update? Well, like storage space wise, I'm not too sure, to tell you the truth. I didn't even pay attention to it downloading it. Drop. Nice. Gotcha, punk. Caliber Legend. I'm just gonna say everybody's name that I eliminate. All right, let's go. Yeah, this would be perfect for Blast, wouldn't it? I hope they eventually put a game mode, a smaller scale game mode on this map. It'd be perfect. What do I gotta do? Do I have to hit a button, or do I just need to secure it like this? Do I just need to stand next to it? I guess I just need to stand next to it? Alright. If not, I'm looking like an idiot. Nothing for me to hit.
Kill the clones and besiege the factory. Do not make it difficult.
He's doing the same thing, so maybe not. Alright.
Recapturing their posts.
Alright. Nice. Thanks for tuning in, Braden. I appreciate that, man. Enjoy the rest of your day. What role do you think Billy D. Williams might play in Episode 9, Brennan? No, pure speculation, but if I had to guess, you know, at the end of TLJ, they're talking about calling friends, calling reinforcements, calling for help. Nobody answers the call, but I'm guessing, and this is pure guess, of course, that Lando is going to answer that call, and maybe he's still on Cloud City with some troops that could help out. I think maybe it'll be like, was it Ronan in Lord of the Rings who came at the end of Return of the King? Or is that who came? I haven't seen those movies in so long, but it might be one of those kind of cases where he has an army, he has influence, and maybe he comes to help. But you know, who knows? I'm 32. Thanks for tuning in, Mr. Grunt. Kick some ass, get some schoolwork done. What is your favorite and least favorite faction to play as in Battlefront 2 Invader Zim? I think my favorite faction, they're all so similar, right? They're all so similar. It's basically just different skins on models, bad guys, good guys. But I like playing as the Galactic Empire. I am a original trilogy fanboy asshole. And and I just love playing OT stuff. That being said, I enjoy it all. Yeah, I remember being in school. Is it just me, or is Geonosis really hard for the clones? X-Wing. I haven't really noticed any like imbalance in either side on the map. I've found that I've been on, like, that was a really good team. I've been on really good teams, really bad teams in this hour and a 45-minute stream. And I've won, I've lost, and I don't know. I haven't really felt an imbalance other than, you know, when it's just pure luck of the draw, how your team plays and coordinates together. Hey Greedo, check out this band called Cage the Elephant. They're good if you're trying to find new music, Jacob. Okay, I'll check them out. I feel like my buddies have, well, maybe not, but I'll check them out for sure. Do you speak any other languages, Cole? No. I can get by in sign language. But I shouldn't even say that. No, I don't. No. Will you continue the Vader comic reviews? An anonymous guy who comments. Yes, I have a list of stuff. Grab it right here. I have a list of video ideas that I need to fix, and under my Thrawn review, I wrote Vader comics because I have the volume 2 of The Dark Lord of the Sith, and there's 6 issues inside of this book, and I have been putting off reading them for whatever reason. It's actually been in my drawer, this volume, so it's just been, you know, out of sight, out of mind. So eventually I will get to it. I'm hoping maybe next week to start that back up. So yeah. What's up, Beck? Good to see you, man. This is about best map so far, in my opinion. It feels a little empty, though. I haven't got that empty feeling yet. I think they've done a really good job. Oh, one second.
Why casual?
Brad. Oh, I see why the robot wouldn't read it. Bradfully42, thank you so much for the super chat and the channel support, man. I greatly appreciate that. The robot read it, and I'm gonna read it too. I've got to go, but it was great playing with you. Hit me up when you want to play some Destiny and keep kicking ass. And listen to that sweet, sweet jizz. Well, I appreciate the support today, man, and I appreciate you testing out a little bit of GEONOSIS with me. It was fun. Definitely need to do this more often. Whenever I stream, I just need to see who's online and add them to the party and see if they want to play with me. It always makes it a little more enjoyable, to actually have people that are in the stream in my squad. It's always fun. But Brad, enjoy the rest of your day, and I appreciate that support and gameplay today. Appreciate that.
Any surviving units?
Nice new office setup. I appreciate that, Beck. Yeah, I've had this office like this for a while now, but I've just been using the same webcam loop, for like 8 months. I got more LED lights and I changed up the color scheme of them, and I just like it. I call it my spaceship. No, I didn't do a commentary, movie buff. Maybe I will. Maybe I'll do that one day. It's just hard to do that kind of stuff now, and I know I'm beating a dead horse here, and I say this ad nauseum, but it's just kind of hard to do that long form stuff with a baby, I can't really take 2 hours out of my day to watch a movie and record audio and stuff like that with a baby, But eventually, I think that'd be kind of a fun. Probably bum a lot of people out, but that aren't patrons. But I would like to do that as a patron. Thank you. Put out like just put out some commentary tracks. Damn. Bum, 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 bum.
Try the auxiliary transceiver. No time to spare.
Alright, let's get some.
Do whatever you have to do to contact our people.
Oh, I see. Okay, I see. Republic are the ones that call it in. Oh, no way. I got you. Oh, the stream's down? Weird, it shows that a screen on my end. That's weird. Well, let me know if it's coming back up, or if the lag goes away.
Next stop, vehicle staging area.
Been a huge fan since the Star Wars Changes episodes. You're the best, man. Thanks for the great content. I appreciate that, Mike. Thanks for sticking around all these years through those silly videos. You know what's crazy? I've been watching you ever since I was a freshman in high school, and now I'm graduating next semester. OTI pack? That is crazy for me to think about. Like, I appreciate you bringing that up. Like, I started this channel in 2011, 7 years ago, and it's just to think that there's people that have been watching me for that long and the channel, and maybe they have a little bit of nostalgia for my channel in the same way that I have nostalgia for channels that I watched back in the day, like Angry Video Game Nerd and Red Letter Media and all that kind of stuff, So it's just kind of mind-blowing when I sit back and actually think about that. Yeah, congratulations on graduating soon, man. Lots changed with the channel. 7 years, a lot's changed with life in 7 years, and I'm assuming that's the same for everybody. And what's really cool in the past 7 years is that kids who maybe didn't watch me in 2011 because they were like, I don't know, 11 years old, and now they're 18 years old. And they've come up with a voice. They grew up with the prequels, the Clone Wars, and all that stuff. They've grown up, and now they have a voice. They're online, and they're defending the movies and the shows and the characters that they loved and grew up with. So this huge anti-prequel thing that I was no doubt a part of was a little deaf, right? A little deaf to an entire segment of fans that were too young to have a voice at the time. But now they do, and now they're defending the things that they loved, and it's just kind of been a neat journey to go through and see. And I'm anticipating that being the same for the sequel trilogy as well, In 7 years, probably have a lot of people getting their first phones, getting their first Twitters, getting their first YouTubes, and defending what they loved as a kid, you know. Just seems like it's going to be the evolution of Star Wars moving forward. The older generation doesn't like the new stuff. Younger generation defends the new stuff. Then that generation doesn't like the new stuff. And the younger generation likes the new stuff. Just so on and so forth. When this started, I was in middle school. I now own a house. That's crazy, Brad. That's crazy to think about. That's insane. Yeah, when I started this, I had just gotten out of the military. And then I worked a couple jobs in the past 7 years, and now I'm doing this, and I was doing some freelance, but now with the kid, I don't have really much time to swing any freelance projects, so I just do this full time. Bum bum ba bum 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 ba bum. Oh, yikes. I saw episode 1 in the theater in '99 when I was 13 and loved it then and still do now. Definitely my favorite prequel. Heck with the haters, Chris. I was actually... It came out in May of 1999, so I was just turning 13 years old too. And you know, I was excited for Phantom Menace. I saw it like 3 times in the theater. I was a kid. But I found myself moving forward with home releases even, only watching the original trilogy. I owned them all on VHS and eventually DVD, but I never put in the prequels for whatever reason. The original trilogy is what I watched. Rigbone, can you test Obi-Wan in arcade? Yeah, I don't know if I'll do that this stream. I might end up doing that later this afternoon, or later this evening. I might do a little 30-minute to an hour-long Obi-Wan Kenobi arcade stream. We'll see. Lead the shot. Lead the shot. Got him. I wonder how much damage I actually do to that thing. I said it on last stream, you were the only Star Wars channel around back in 2011. Yeah, I feel like I was one of the earliest ones. Dash Star, actually, when I met him, he actually called me the granddad, but we're the same age. He actually called me like the granddad of Star Wars YouTube, which is kind of funny. Alright, come on. Where's everybody at? Where's the bad guys? Ah.
We're in luck. Republic Advance Team is flying in more ATTEs. There's only a handful, though, so don't waste them.
Alright, let's try... man, do I want to try a speeder? I'm going to try the ATRT. What are the abilities? So... Oh, is that like a sprint? No, that's not a sprint. Oh, I see. That pings enemies. Okay. An F, repairs, I'm assuming. An E must be some kind of missile. Alright, let's concentrate. Let's get some. Oh, I'm way too exposed. Yeah, this is stupid. I shouldn't have done this. I'm way too exposed. Oh, it's not missiles. Oh, I don't know if I'll ever be using that again. Yeah, it does look like Moab.
Eyes up. Walker's coming down.
Alright, where are they? Alright, good spot. Maybe not.
Keep the pressure on the transport a little longer.
Ah.
We need to do a better job of disrupting those defenses.
What the hell? Oh yeah, I didn't even see Yoda. I thought Grievous was like glitching out, flying everywhere.
Hurry! The shield will be back up any second.
Yeah, for anybody that's just tuning in, this will be archived. If you want to, if you want to watch or listen to it later. My streams are always kind of, I would describe them more of like podcasts than just streams. They're more about like me hanging out with people, you know. So it'll be archived. And if you're just tuning in, you have no idea what the hell this YouTube channel is. It's dumb. Leave. It's really stupid. It's a stupid YouTube channel. Leave. Don't subscribe. Close out your browser, leave and run. Damn it. When are command posts coming? I don't know if that's even going to be a thing in here. I hope. I don't know. Did we lose? No. Alright. Young Han. He's trying to make his way in the world. I'm going to be a pilot. I'm going to be a really good pilot. I'm a pretty goddamn good pilot myself. I'm a pilot. Pilot. I'm gonna be a great pilot. Mama said I'm gonna be a great pilot. I'm the greatest pilot in the galaxy. Alright. Charge into battle. And die. Because I am not good. Charging into battle. Oh, I thought that was gonna work. Come on. Jeez. Did we wreck him? Tommy Wiseau is playing. Alright, here we go. I prefer a stray fight. I'm not going to say it. Memes. Alright, this might be the coolest thing in Battlefront I've ever done. Just like, I don't know how to describe it. Like, just hopping from cover to cover to cover with two Jedi. I don't know, it's just badass. As young Han Solo. Alright, following the Jedi. Shoot the legs, there we go. Ah. Wow, we got Finn, we got Obi, we got Yoda. god, this is so awesome.
We've got droids falling back to the other core ships. This is going down soon.
Nice. The map is missing that purple lightsaber. Yeah, get a little window action in here. That's something that's really that I've noticed is the lightsaber is glowing in the sand, like in the dust. When visibility is super low, you can see lightsabers glowing. I don't know, it's just a really cool aesthetic. Where'd my support go? Oh, I didn't get any credit for Grievous dying?
Check this out.
Gotcha. Gotcha. I like blaster characters. They are my favorite. Can you notice? Can you tell that I'm concentrating? Ah, stupid throw. Oh well. No, Anakin's not playable yet. I believe he's coming in the next update, right? Or is that Dooku? I honestly can't remember.
Nothing to worry about. Totally under control. Pretty sure we should go this way.
Is that Alden Ehrenreich doing the voice acting for this? It sounded just like him. Whoa!
You've got that core ship quaking in its giant metal boots.
Shit. Woo! Got lucky there.
You can finish these clankers in your sleep. Just do it already.
Nice. All right.
Not
Nice.
every day you stop an army
Woo!
and destroy a
That was
droid
fun.
factory.
Playing as Han on Geonosis, firing. Oh, that was awesome. That might have been like my favorite thing I've ever done in this game ever. Playing as young Han, running with Obi-Wan Kenobi, Finn, Yoda, sticking together, dominating, pushing through, hopping from cover to cover. This map is a lot of fun. Jeez. That was a blast. That was a blast. Nice. Nice. Woo! Alright, guys.
I don't know.
Oh.
Fly casual. Fly casual.
Hello, Greedo. Hello, Greedo. What are your episode 9 expectations?
Oliver Twist, thank you so much for the super chat and the channel support, man. I greatly appreciate that. Right before I hop off, let me take a little sip of water real quick, okay? And for anybody wondering why I have 32 unopened crates, I am getting it to 100 and then doing a super exciting 100 crate opening live stream. Oliver Twist, thank you so much for the super chat and the channel support, man. Hello, Greedo. What are your episode 9 expectations? You know, I'm not the type of viewer or fan that that goes in with a lot of expectations or speculation or things that I want to happen or things that I want to see. I am always pro artistic freedom and creative endeavors that even when I disagree with them, I still appreciate, if that makes sense. So going into episode 9, I don't really have any more expectations than it just being a fun movie with a satisfying conclusion to this new trilogy. You know, that's really about it, because yeah, like, I don't really know how to put it into words. Whenever people get upset about certain creative decisions made with characters or even narratives in video games and stuff like that, I usually sit back and go, you know, I might have not liked it that much either, but I appreciate it as a creative endeavor. I appreciate it from an artistic standpoint. I don't do the rage bait. But yeah, my expectations are that I hope that Kylo Ren, whether he's redeemed or not, I hope that he's really the character that I'm most interested to see in episode 9, because I think he has kind of one of the more interesting motivations, and we're kind of in the middle part of his arc right now as we see it, and I think there's a lot of wiggle room for really interesting stuff that they could do. Really, and I'm all for surprises. I love being surprised in Star Wars movies and movies in general. I like being kind of on my toes and not really knowing what the hell is going to happen. So I think they could do some really, really interesting things with Kylo's journey, whether he's redeemed or not. And if I had to guess, I don't think he's going to be redeemed. I think he's kind of, you know, everybody's pushing him away. He's pushed everybody away. He's when Rey did not take his hand and did not join forces with him, he kind of, you know, things didn't go the way he wanted to. So he kicks and screams, and I think he's kind of out for revenge. You know, I think it's kind of, I don't know, no holds barred now, and he's just kind of going to, he doesn't care about, I don't know. I think he's just going to want to shock and awe, smash and grab, you know. But yeah, that makes sense. But Oliver Twist, I greatly appreciate that, man. That super chat. Last super chat of the stream. 2 hours and 11-minute live stream. This is longer than I've gone in a long time, so I appreciate everybody tuning in. If you just tuned in 10 minutes ago, thanks for tuning in. If you tuned in 2 hours ago, thanks for tuning in. But yeah, GEONOSIS. I am having a lot of fun. This live stream you might have seen my favorite moment in Battlefront 2 since I've been playing it for a year. That moment where I was playing as Han, running with 2 Jedi and Finn, cover to cover, dominating the battlefield. That might go down as my favorite moment in Battlefront that I've had yet. I think it is. But, and luckily, it's recorded. But, alright guys, so tonight, I will be working on another Clone Wars video. I already wrote a script for it, so I'm hoping to get that up maybe tomorrow or Friday. Then I will be putting out a video, not Star Wars related, just kind of holiday related, my favorite Christmas movie. And then it seems like every December, around that time, I do a kind of an office tour, and I'm going to incorporate all of my Star Wars ornament collection and an office tour in one video. Then Vader comics, I'm hoping to get knocked out next week with like 6 issues maybe. We'll see. Then I'm working on a kind of a parody involving Alex Jones type character that I've used in the past and a psychic. And a Thrawn book review. So those are all coming down soon. Hoping to have those out next week. But yeah. Alright guys, I gotta get going. Yeah, Nathan, I know that. I'm waiting to get that to 100 so I can do a super exciting 100 unopened crate opening live stream. Super exciting. I love when people hop in. Obviously nobody knows. They see 32 crates and they go, what the hell is this dipshit doing? Not opening his crates. It's on purpose. It's by design. But, alright guys. Thanks for tuning in. That was 2 hours and 13 minutes and 30 seconds of live stream. Go play Geonosis, have some fun, kick some ass today, get done with your schoolwork or whatever you got to do, your work. Go play Geonosis. It's a blast. But, all right, guys, I'll catch you all on the flip side. Thank you so much for the support today. Let me run down that list. Oliver Twist, thank you for the super chat and the channel support. Bradfordly42, thank you for the super chat and the channel support today. I really appreciate all that support today. Andrew Eisen, thank you for the super chat and the channel support. Lincoln, thank you for the super chat and the channel support. Ryan Harp, thank you for the super chat and the channel support. Avenging Archangel, thank you for the super chat and the channel support. Psychotic, thank you for the super chat and the channel support. Eli Foreman, thank you for the super chat and the channel support. Aaron, thank you for the super chat and the channel support. I'm making sure I don't forget anybody. Raptark, thank you for the super chat and the channel support. Tom Davis, thank you for the super chat and the channel support. And cool, that's it for today. Nice, I appreciate that. All right, enjoy the tune, kick some ass today, knock some stuff out, get your work done, and then play some games. I'll talk to y'all later. I might do an Obi-Wan Kenobi stream tonight. We'll see. All right, bye.